Welcome, everybody. My name is Annie Turner. I'm the editor of Mobile Europe and European Communications. And today I'm going to be talking to two experts about service and resource inventory management systems, which happily is usually shortened to SRIMS, and network operations. SRIMS is frequently managed within disparate applications, systems, and databases that often have poor communications between them. The issue is this impacts network operations and hinders network automation and the goal of having a fully programmable network. So I'm joined today by Sreenath Gopalakrishna, who is Head of Software Engineering, OSS Transformation at BT, and Madhu Peravalli. He is Vice President, Engineering, Communications, Media, Technologies and Life Sciences at Virtusa. Their two companies are working together on BT's digital OSS transformation. Sreenath, maybe I can start with you. What are NetOps and service and resource inventory management systems all about in BT's digital OSS?
That's a good question. NetOps is a network management approach that uses DevOps tools, methods, and techniques to create an agile, scalable, programmable infrastructure. What it would allow us to deliver business-critical applications and services more rapidly and efficiently. Given that the network growth has been massive, we at BT have built a SRIMS platform which is in line with the vision of digital OSS. It encompasses features like network inventory management and other toolsets to plan, build, and run the network in a very agile fashion. NetOps is one such feature that allows the network to be given like a code.
So could you just enlarge on that a little bit, please, and explain why NetOps is so important in today's competitive market and how it is enabled?
NetOps makes infrastructure more automated, as I said, more responsive, programmable, and it fundamentally reduces the cycle time to the market. Since network is given as a code, engineers can build, test, and deploy changes at will. And as you ask how it is enabled, it's enabled using various open source technologies, alignment to standards, and a lot of process changes.
Madhu, is there anything you'd like to add to that?
Yeah, see, most of the technologies, open source technologies are next-gen and emerging technologies. So some of them which are used in BT's NetOps ways of working, where Yang, Tosca, TMF-set, REST APIs, Jenkins, automated testing, Git. These facilitates network engineers to write software to manage the network and most importantly, helps them upskill themselves in the process.
Okay, so what is the desired end state of BT's journey towards optimal use of its network? I mean, I imagine that serving customers better is a major goal, but I'm also wondering, Sreenath, where BT is on its NetOps journey.
So in terms of possibilities, it's endless. To start with, we would want to get into a place where we have more insights using data. It's more AI driven. And then we use the abilities of closed loop remediation. And in a fully automated or a near automated fashion, be able to let data and the insights be able to forecast, plan, build, and run the network. So basically, we are almost trusting the data that's coming out to almost run the whole network. Now, currently in the phase where we are, the latest SRS routers from Nokia and all the future expansions is happening through the NetOps toolsets.
Okay, so Madhu, from a delivery perspective, what are the key aspects you've focused on during this transformation, and particularly given the complexity of the program?
So it was a very collaborative approach, right? There was a collaborative approach between Virtusa and BT to drive the business outcomes. While in the past, large part of IT transformation involved only IT. Now the collaboration is between business users, planners, and product owners. The agile ways of working, where designers, developers, and testers are all part of a particular squad to deliver things faster with a better quality. Third point is around building for the future, right? So as I said in my earlier conversation about the emerging technologies which are used, if you look at it, most of the emerging technologies, the technologies have been chosen in order to ensure the stack is not obsolete in the future, and it is also scalable, adaptable, and we are consistently improving time to market. The most important part of delivery is, right, you've built something, is about rollout strategy. All said and done, the product doesn't see light without a strong rollout strategy. So a phased adoption and a rollout model to achieve better outcomes.
Okay, so Sreenath, what technologies are helping you the most today on your journey?
As what Madhu mentioned, we have relied completely on open source. And what we understood was that there are no off-the-shelf products that meet the complex multi-domain integrated automation asks of such a complex network like BT and the scale at which we want to deliver. So what we have collectively agreed is that we've looked at open source, and the open source tools are also very mature. So as Madhu mentioned, the key is to have the selection of tool sets, and next is the integration of the tool sets, which we have made it happen by having really bright engineers. Bright engineers, they have done all the analysis, and then we have built tool sets that's cloud scalable and meets almost all the operational asks of the BT's future digital OSS vision.
So really, the big two things there are open source and integration. And I'm wondering, what are the benefits you've gained so far from your work on NetOps?
So as mentioned earlier, faster time to delivery. And then we have built the ability to have a self-serve capability to the network team. And then reducing the divide between software engineers and network engineers, because we are allowing the network engineers to write software and the software engineers to program the network, whereby we are reducing a lot of OpEx and we are getting a solution that is more future-proof and more aligned to the future telecom industry requirements. So that's where, so there are so many benefits, but these are the key things that I want to call out. Okay,
so the line between network and IT is blurring. Madhu, I wonder if you have any thoughts on that.
I also think the self-serve capability has considerably reduced the monotony for the network designers and planners, right? So, which has enabled them to effectively manage their time, which leads to they doing more, and they're able to cross-train. And most importantly, they're able to upskill themselves in other critical areas of network management.
Okay. Thank you very much to Sreenath and Madhu for their time and their insights. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.